Today, in the chapter Globalization and the Indian Economy, I am going to discuss the topic, the changes that have occurred in India after globalization. These changes can be understood under two heads: the positive changes and the negative changes. Let us talk of positive changes. The first positive change that has occurred is the benefit to well-off consumers. Well-off consumers have now more choices in the market because different types of products have come up. Naturally, they can choose any product in the market. So it has brought benefits to the well-off consumers. Suppose you are going to buy a toothpaste, I would say, then once you will ask to a shopkeeper that you give me a toothpaste, then he will keep so many toothpaste in front of you of different brands. Means you have the choice. Naturally, you will be happy that you are getting different types of products. Naturally, this has benefited the well-off consumers. The second benefit is the creation of new types of jobs, like call centers, in the cables and all. So many new types of jobs, even in the malls and all these places, the new types of jobs have been created and has brought employment to many people because of the development of information technology, because of the development of communication technology. So new types of jobs have been created. Fourth is the technological changes. I had told you in the previous video that because of the globalization, there is exchange of technology, exchange of experiences. So naturally, technology changes have occurred in our country because once the technology has developed in one country, that technology is being penetrated in our country, and in this way, a better understanding, better exchange of technology have occurred in our country. Emergence of Indian companies as MNC. Now you will ask me, what is MNC? MNC is nothing but it is a multinational company. Which company will be called as a multinational company? A company who has investment in other countries. That company will call the multinational company. There are so many companies in our country became MNC, like Reliance Industries and all. So many are there because they have made investment in other countries. So they have emerged as multinational companies. Then we have the changes that have occurred is the new opportunities for companies. What is the new opportunity? Now they are not only producing for domestic market, now they are producing for market of other countries. So this is the new opportunities that have come up to the companies. Next is social consciousness has increased in our country because of the exchange of technology, because of the exchange of the information. So now the people are more informative. If you want to know about anything, just go to the Google search and you will have the information. You will have all the data that are required to you. In this way, what is happening? The people mind is becoming broad. Mentally, they are being strong. This is the most important factor of the globalization. Foreign collaboration and joint ventures. What is foreign collaboration? That one country collaborate with another country's company. For example, the Indian company Bajaj is collaborating with the foreign company, that is Japanese company, Kawasaki. Then that foreign collaboration will be known as Kawasaki Bajaj. In the same way, Hero Honda. Hero is the Indian company. Honda is the Japanese company. Maruti Suzuki. Maruti is the Indian company. Suzuki is the Japanese company. So in this way, what is happening? That we are collaborating. Means our companies are collaborating with each other for mass production. What is that mass production? For not only for domestic market, but for also the international market. How it is possible? Because of the exchange of the technology, because of the exchange of experience, because of the exchange of the various new techniques. So this has been possible due to globalization. And marketing through cable TV network, satellite link, introduction of internet facilities and email. Now it is very easy to market the goods. Just email it, just talk through the satellite links, and without going to that place you can sell your products. So these new things have emerged. These new positive changes have emerged due to changes after globalization. Now let us understand the other side of this concept. Other side is that the negative side is that small manufacturers have been ruined because many companies have come together, the big companies have come together, and they are producing those products which were produced by small manufacturers. Naturally, small manufacturers have no technology, small manufacturers have no capital, and because of that they are being ruined. And the second part is that workers are employed flexibly. It means what? That even the organized sector is acting in unorganized way. Means they are employing the workers only for a particular season, only for a particular year, and there is no security of job to the workers. If the pressure is there, they will employ more. If the pressure is removed, they will employ less or no labor. And because of that, workers have no security of job. This is known as changes in the lives of the workers. What are the changes? Employee works flexibly. This means that workers' jobs are no longer secure. No employment of workers on permanent basis, so that they do not have to pay workers for the whole year. Means on contractual basis they are doing it. Workers are denied their fair share of benefits. Thus, condition of work in organized sector have come to resemble the unorganized sector. So this is the most important negative impact, I would say, of the globalization process in our country. That is the ruin of small manufacturers, and workers are employed flexibly. In the next video, I will talk of another topic. Thank you.